What up? It's your boy T-Bear here in reaction, along my little co-host today, TJ, who is 10 months, as of yesterday, is 10 months old. 2 more ways from one. 2 more months away from one. So anyway, today's Wrestling Wednesday. I'm about to get into some video from Pllana. You know, Pllana been my good friend been a cool thing to react to for a while. Yeah, look at me. Yeah. And let me feed my little man real quick some crackers so he start grabbing the mic little stand. Anyway, he has this video called What's Happening Now, and the main topic is the future of two former WWE superstars who not too long ago walked down WWE as they were the tag team champions over some bad career as well too. And that and formerly Sasha Banks, known as Mercedes Moné, and Naomi Best, originally known as Tiffany, now known as Tiffany Fatu. Both been doing great in their career outside of Sasha in New Japan and New Japan and Stardom. Yeah, I think about the Stardom in Japan as well too, with Naomi doing Trinity doing her thing on Impact Wrestling, both winning championship as well too. So anyway, there was rumors that Sasha may return to WWE, but it's actually not going on. She might be going elsewhere. But there's another rumor that the other one, Naomi, may return to WWE as well too. But anyway, we're gonna do this topic, and the first time I'm gonna do every single one as well, including this one, as we got some breaking news with one wrestler injury, thoughts one reflecting on his good friend passing, words about the tribal queef, boom, and an apology for my former WWE superstar that this means one to check out as well too. In that, and you'll see in a minute. But other than that, let's get on to what is happening with Pllana. Let's get it.
The dream of Sasha Banks returning to WWE is looking like it's coming to an end because Sean Ross Sapp from Fightful said this about Mercedes Moné and her status with AEW. Mercedes Moné has been in talks with All Elite Wrestling, and those within the industry expect that to be her landing point, Fightful Select has learned. With Fightful basically confirmed,
it's expected but not confirmed. So there's still be a good chance she become the WWE, but we'll know.
In this report, I think she's most likely going to end up with All Elite Wrestling. I wish we knew what happened with the meetings with WWE that led to those talks falling apart. But anyways, regardless of that, Mercedes will start her new chapter. I think it'll start tomorrow night on AEW Dynamite. Tony Khan needs to kick off the year with a bang.
Possibly tonight. Who knows?
And there can't be a bigger bang than Sasha Banks, aka Mercedes Moné. If there's one person that can help that women's division, it is Mercedes. I believe she's going to do everything in her power to make people care about the division and get people talking. Just look at how she got everyone talking about her in the last few days. Hopefully she has a great run over there.
And before that,
what makes things even more interesting is that Naomi is reportedly coming back to WWE. Sean Ross Sapp said this: sources within WWE and Impact tell Fightful Select that they expect Trinity, aka Naomi, to return to WWE, barring unforeseen circumstances. The WWE has had long major interest in bringing her back. I wonder if this might change things with Mercedes and AEW because she has still not signed the contract with them, so things could change. I don't think it will. I'm just saying it could. 2024 has been a bizarre year for wrestling, and it's only been 2 days. Goddamn. Anyways, moving on, I wanted to share this cool tweet I saw, and it's about how Roman Reigns has now held the Universal Championship for 5 years. 2020.
And sadly, folks, and unfortunately, I'm gonna say, the reason I'm saying it sadly, I mean, I don't think it's a positive that they'll do this, in my opinion. And it's not just because I don't mess with Roman as a heel, but in general, this is not going to, him going for that record is not going to do good for the business as well too. All that's going to do good is for Roman himself, and that's it, nothing more. I mean, the record is not going. It's going to leave one guy said it, and you're going to see a video if I have time to do as well too, that Bill Ross, that it's going to put W in bound with SmackDown by not having a top champion there as well too, like we dealt with during the Brock situation. We don't need to go through that again as well too, man. So, but this how long he's been champion is ridiculous. So a lot of folks were saying that wanting to do it one, like I said, one reason is yes. He's called my name. Yes. That's talking. Is one because They troll. He might as well. You know the story of that. 2, some in that same boat saying might as well since he went this long. Me, no, man, ain't no might as well. Get that man's break with the title off of him. But we'll see. Although I will say, I'm feeling a little more confident about WrestleMania. He loves it, Dad. I will say I am feeling more confident about WrestleMania 4 a little more from some folks, including especially from one guy. If I do the video, I'm gonna react to it. He's saying, Dad, chill out. Alright, Dad, gonna chill. Anyway, so let's keep going.
2022, 2023, and now 2024. That is a dominant champion. Roman Reigns is easily one of the best champions of the modern era. Heck, there's even a chance that he holds the belt until 2025. Who knows? We gotta wait and see what WWE does with him at WrestleMania 40, whether that's him against Cody Rhodes or The Rock. Regardless, I thought that was interesting and wanted to share it. Here is a wholesome clip of Braun Strowman talking about Bray Wyatt and how it helped him in the beginning of his career.
I wonder if he's going to be come back with as a part of Y6 that Bo Dallas Taylor's planning. But
when he didn't have enough money to travel, it's a sweet story.
When I moved to Florida and started wrestling for WWE, like I made more money than I ever made in my life, but it was a totally different standard of living. So living in a 1-bedroom apartment with a car, with insurance and all this stuff, like I'm living still barely surviving week to week. When I got called up on the main roster, I didn't have enough money to pay for my hotel room on the road. So for like the first month, Bray paid for everything for me. He bought me food, he paid for my hotel rooms, all that stuff. And then I drove him around everywhere and I learned from him. And it's just like, same thing like I talked about, there's self-made. I don't believe in that because but then again, another person that reached out their hand to help me get ahead in life, and especially in like a, that industry where everybody's fighting for that spot. He didn't have to do that.
Selfless
awesome.
guy.
Yes, selfless.
Okay. And a brother's brother.
He was the brotherest of brothers.
It's always good hearing this true story about wrestlers like that, especially the ones that pass as well too.
We have some sad news for Raquel Rodriguez. She revealed
this
on her IG that she has been diagnosed with mast cell activation syndrome. She said that her eczema got progressively worse in December last year. She faced a lot of redness and swelling, which kept her from traveling, going to the gym, wrestling, and a lot of other things. This is horrible news. Hopefully that treatments out there can help her deal with this syndrome and she can get back in the ring sometime soon. And I wanted to end this video with...
Yep, and here it is. The big apology from Patrick Clark, best known as Velveteen Dream, after everything he did, man. I've been talking about this for a long time, man. That is right here. Yeah. You're witnessing the cuteness of this little man right here. Yes, little man. And if you got a problem with me, my videos, I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. But anyway, Patrick Clark, definitely one of the biggest what if in WWE currently as well too, and wrestling in general, man. Especially how over he was in NXT, mainly anti-hero babyface, but had some heel moments, especially in the beginning as well too. But definitely was definitely one of the great definitely a true treasure in NXT, but controversy and a lot of things ruined everything from him, man. He kind of did it to himself, but he is definitely the biggest what if in WWE, especially I think he would do great in the main roster, but who knows. But let's check this out.
Some news on Patrick Clark, aka the Velveteen Dream. He recently came out on Instagram and issued an apology video to Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and the WWE. Let's roll that footage.
As you've probably seen or have heard over the course of the last few years, I want to apologize for my behavior. Both professionally and personally, I always preach to those closest to me about the power of accountability and responsibility, and I take full accountability for my behavior over the last 3 years of my life. When narratives were written about me, it doesn't matter. It didn't matter what was written about me. It doesn't matter what was said about me. It doesn't matter what's on the internet about me. I was wrong. Okay? And because of that, I need to apologize to a few people. First, I want to apologize to the WWE organization. I want to apologize to the WWE organization for any unwanted attention and negative press that I brought to your brand and your product. I want to apologize to the WWE fans and the Velveteen Dream fans, because when you hear the name Velveteen Dream, it should have only been spoken about in a productive and a positive light.
Right.
Not the name Patrick Clark as another statistic of what happens when talent and opportunity meet immaturity. Okay?
That's facts too. There's folks who still call him pedodry, as well too. Like, I understand when you did what you did, or if whether it's true, whether it's false, true or false, either way, man. It's like, I understand that just folks was a little hard on me, and they had their reason, but still, it was like,
That's not what you spend your hard-earned money on. It's not what you invest your time and your money in. When you look on the TV and you come to the shows, you should escape reality, not have to deal with mine. I want to apologize to the WWE and the fans. I want to apologize to Paul Levesque.
Triple H.
Paul, you are such an understanding and patient man
He is.
and leader. And getting the opportunity to work with you and to learn from you, I get the sense of what makes you who you are and how you've been able to handle the responsibility of being in the public light for such a long time.
Yeah, man.
I want to apologize to you, Paul. I'm sorry. Also, I want to say I'm sorry to Shawn Michaels. Shawn, it's still beyond me that I've been having the opportunity in this lifetime to learn from you, to have your mentorship and your guidance. And I apologize if you feel like you've wasted your time and your energy investing into me. You have not. I'm still a work in progress. I'm still learning, and I remember all the lessons that you've taught me. Shawn, I'm sorry. My best friend, Tahuti Miles, I want to apologize to you.
Oh yeah.
Because
version of know who Julie Mars is. That's Adonis from Ashanti Adonis of Hit Row.
before you were tied to me publicly, for the support you've given me and you continue to give me.
Nice.
Your resume was impeccable. And I apologize for any smudges that I may have put on that resume because of my behavior.
He didn't, thank God.
You're the last person that should have to deal with anything like
Thank
that.
God it didn't, man, because Ashanti was doing good with Hit Row as well, too, man. Even though they know Hit Row went downhill after they returned and all that as well, too. He's been he's a good worker, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm glad it didn't. It was just unfortunately the Hit Row thing at the Swerve Love, and then they read back, didn't work out well.
And I'm sorry, man. I want to apologize to my family, my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister, my nieces and my nephews, because you may read things, you may hear about things, you may be confronted by people who you don't know, and you might feel the need to explain yourselves on my behalf. I just want you to know that you do not have to do that, ever. No one should have to explain anything for Patrick Clark. No one should have to trend because of Patrick Clark. No one should have to answer the questions. Oh, where's Patrick now? What did Patrick do? What happened with Patrick? That's not your responsibility, and I don't want you to feel burdened with that responsibility. That's my responsibility.
That's true.
And I apologize to you all for any energy, negative energy that has had to come your way because of me. Okay? Again, I want to apologize to the fans and those in my professional and personal life that I've affected by my behavior. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I recognize that I was losing myself, and I apologize to anyone that I
want to see the
lost
comments for
along
this.
the way, anyone that I've
Video
upset or
altogether.
offended because of my behavior. Man, I'm sorry. And I hope you all forgive me. Thank you.
What do you guys think about this apology? Did it seem sincere? Do you forgive Patrick Clark? Sean Ross Sapp did come out saying that the Velveteen Dream, Patrick Clark, has been looking to do several media interviews after his apology video to Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and others close to him. It said that he's willing to answer any questions and it isn't expecting softball questions. Several in the media have been contacted about doing the interviews. This is an interesting video, and that's also interesting news. I'm not sure if he's trying to come back to the WWE and return, or if he simply just wants to right his wrongs, but it it will be interesting to see those interviews and what he says. I really hope that he's become a changed man, but only time will tell. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. Anyways, that is it for the video, guys.
I want to see some comments, but yeah, take a big man to probably apologize for Babby here. The fact that he's taking accountability, the apology, in my opinion, seemed very well thought. And old Patrick, yeah, that's fact. See, this is how you apologize. No rambling, no fake crying, no begging for beginners, just simply asking. Yeah, a lot of people getting props for that. A lot of people saying, Bray, that was a good one as well. The action one, like I said, hope Raquel get rolled soon, man. Soon, yo, because she's pretty good in the ring. I like her. I like her as a character as well too. Man, regardless, she play a babyface or a heel. I mean, she hasn't played a heel in a while, but a lot of people been wanting that as well too. I can't wait to see. We'll find out tonight. I'm not sure when this video will come out by the time AEW come up, but you probably be coming down and say, "Oh, it happened probably or not." I think someone like does deserve a chance, and I feel like he could. I mean, it's a lot of folks who done worse than he did, and got some second chances in wrestling, even in the WWE as well too. I mean, not to stone or condemn anybody for that as well too, but there's people that done worse who got different chances in the WWE as well too. I mean, after the stepping away, hell, Hogan still getting chances in WWE, and he got controversy up to the wazoo, man. So, I mean, and I know maybe because of the color, but either way, Hogan get so many chances in WWE at the stuff he does, especially the racial thing. I'm not be saying that the stuff he did was probably worse than what Hogan did, but either way, I think stuff that done worse than Patrick done, with Velveteen done. I mean, they got forgiven as well too. I mean, and he has a good resume in WWE long enough for that to be overlooked in a way. Not saying he should overlook it. He should be held accountable. He took accountability, and definitely should give you a chance at WWE or somewhere else. Who knows? Other than that, if you like my reaction to these, like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And do you think that Mercedes will go to AEW tonight, or you think if you haven't watched it, or if they haven't already watching it, or you think them as well as you think they will return to WWE as well too? And do you still think Roman's going to go for that Hogan record? You feel he shouldn't, and you think that Cody should take the title as well too, as well as you think Rock should do it and Rock should do it in Elimination Chamber or at WrestleMania? Comment all that down below. Anyway, it's your boy T-Bear signing off. One love.